How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a great day. So in today's video, I got something a little different for you guys. It's mainly going to be me talking. I might feature my brother in the end of it to get his opinion on what he thinks. But if you couldn't tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my personal goals as a car enthusiast. And if you guys are new to the channel, you've never seen this car before, it's my 1973 Plymouth Satellite. It's a Roadrunner clone. The point of this video, I just wanted to get right into it, is to state my personal goals as being a car enthusiast. I guess you can say it started when I was a little kid. You know, I collected toy cars and, you know, played with them, and then I got this car when I was 15, so before I could even drive. Kind of got into the hobby, and it just all started from there. First thing I want to talk about is I wanted to build my cars the way I wanted to. I know a lot of people out there, especially those in the YouTube community, they get real caught up in the comments of other people's opinions, and they just let that take control. And I don't want that to happen, even without YouTube. Like, if I wasn't even doing this channel or making videos, I'd be building my cars the way I want to. Something as simple as like color preference or like a wheel and tire selection. You know, I'm going based off of what I want. I don't care what other people think. I want to show up to the show or, you know, be cruising down the road and say, like, this is all me. I don't want anybody else's, you know, choice being on my personal vehicle. So another thing, I'll jump away from the car for a second and take you over to my grandfather's truck, even though it's not really a truck right now. I've been working on it before I even started the channel. Basically, the next thing on the list is I want to finish my grandfather's truck. I'm doing it as a tribute build to him because he passed away a few years ago when I was still in high school and I just graduated college. So I obviously have a few years into this project, but let me jump over real quick and show you guys what I'm talking about. So even though I said truck, this is technically the truck. It's the frame. I'm doing a frame off restoration on it. Ignore the green moss or algae or whatever the heck is growing on the frame there. I've been working on the truck and dismantling it since I was in high school. I've been wanting to build the truck as like a tribute to my grandfather and restore it back to the way that it was when he bought it new. If you guys are OGs to the channel, you'll remember the car and the truck. But, you know, gained a lot of subscribers since then when I first featured it, and this is what I've been working on in my free time. I'll be doing a lot more videos here on it soon, especially when the weather breaks. Got a lot of parts in and got a lot of cool plans for it as well. I'm really excited to rebuild it. The 1978 Ford F-250 Camper Special. So like I said, my grandfather bought it new, then my dad learned to drive on this truck, and now I own it. I'm doing a complete frame off restoration on it. I want to make it a show truck, but still drive it around the shows and show it off and not trailer queen it. That's not what I want to do with it. But I want to restore it back to the way that it was when it was new, but with a few custom touches on it, but subtle enough that you can't really tell they're there unless you know what you're looking at. Some special paint that resembles the original, add a couple little hood scoops in the factory hood, and just little subtle things like that. And really excited to share that journey with you guys. And it means a lot to me personally. You know, rebuilding this truck, it's like part of the family, and this truck means more to me than like a Lamborghini or something if I was to ever own one. I'm not saying if I was ever to own one that it wouldn't compare. This just is more special, if you guys know what I mean. So I'll jump on to the next topic here, and maybe we'll jump over to the Dakota real quick. So I'm sure as a lot of you guys know, this is my 2000 Dodge Dakota. I know a lot of you guys are subscribed to this channel because of my brother's Cummins, and a few of you because of the Dakota here. Another personal goal of mine as a car enthusiast is I'd like to have a future garage one day. It doesn't have to be massive, but, you know, a nice little garage, especially with a lift, because being 6'7", it's getting really tired of crawling under the cars and, you know, straining my back and everything to work on the cars. So it'd be nice to be able to stand up and wrench on the cars above me. And with having a future garage like that, or a future shop, whatever you want to call it, it'd be really cool to, you know, open it up to friends and, you know, family even, to come and hang out at the shop and just toy around on weekends and work on some projects. I think it'd be really fun, and like I said, it's been a dream of mine for a long time, and it'd be really cool to make it happen here soon. And I know it will. I'm not giving up on that. Another personal thing I'd like to do, it also means a lot to me, is someday, hopefully again with the support of the YouTube channel and just, you know, personal growth over time with my career, because I'd like to get my parents a special car someday. I'll put pictures up on the screen of what I'm talking about. I always wanted to buy my dad one of his old first cars. He had a 1970 or 71 Ford Torino, and I'd like to get my mom a mid-50s Ford or Chevy truck, and as she calls it, a bubble truck. Cherry red, and my dad's in the old green that he had. I think it'd be really cool to do a reveal video someday, you know, a few years down the line, revealing both cars to them and surprising them, and that would be really cool, and it'd be a good way to give back to my parents, to thank them for everything that they do. So that'd be really special to me, and I'd definitely like to do that one day. And I guess another thing everybody might want to know, I told you the cars my parents want or what I'd like to get them. And as far as in my mind goes, that's their dream cars. That's what I'd like to get them. But my dream cars, if somebody asks me, what is your dream car? I technically have two. I have an old one, and then I have a new one. My old dream car is a 1970 Plymouth Superbird. You know, one of the wing cars with the big wing on the back and the big front nose cone. And I guess my new dream car, I guess I have two. It'd be really hard for me to pick. If they were both in front of me, I honestly don't know which one I would pick. It would either be a McLaren or an all-black, murdered-out Ferrari 458. I just think those cars are absolutely insane. I've sat in a McLaren before, and ever since I sat in one, I just fell in love with it. And and the way the doors go up, and the way that it feels, it just hugs you. Someday, I will have a supercar. Mark my words. So another personal goal of mine as an automotive enthusiast is I'd like to participate in a race event someday. Could be with this car, could be with a future car that I don't even own yet, but I'd like to, you know, do some sort of drag race someday. And not really into the whole drift scene yet, but I did become more interested in like the Euro stuff and the tuner stuff as, you know, my years through the hobby progressed. But, you know, ever since the beginning, I was a diehard, like, American muscle car guy, and, you know, that's why I got this as my first car. But I do appreciate that sort of thing, and, you know, maybe someday I would own something like that. I think it would be really fun to build one, you know, like a Supra or like a BRZ or something like that. You know, and if I had a car like that, I'd like to do some sort of time trial race, or even if I had an old muscle car and I did the pro touring aspect of it, I think that would be really fun to do like a time trial around a track or something like that. And that's another thing. It brings up my last topic on my list. I definitely like to grow the YouTube channel, and thanks to you guys, you know, we're almost at 5,000 subscribers. And if you told me, you know, a year ago, if you would have told me I had 5,000 subscribers right now, I'd laugh. I'd say no way, because, you know, the channel really exploded with my brother's Cummins and his trucks, and, you know, just two little brothers, you know, making YouTube videos and have almost 5,000 subscribers. That's crazy, because, you know, this time last year I think we might have had a couple hundred, which is hard to believe. So thank you guys for all the support. Maybe I'll pull my brother in when he gets home from work and ask him the question, what's his goal as a car and truck enthusiast. I guess his goal is as a diesel enthusiast, because that's all he drives and cares about right now. Don't tell him I told you, but he was into the tuner scene before he, you know, purchased the big lifted trucks. I guess also with growing the YouTube channel, if we become big, I'd like to continue giving back to you guys. We're doing little giveaways here and there, but, you know, if we get bigger and grow the channel to scale, I'd like to continue giving back to you guys as subscribers and fans of the channel. You know, it means a lot, because even right now with 5,000 subscribers, we wouldn't be where we are at right now without you guys. So thank you once again. I guess I'll just wrap up the video here. I'll ask my brother at the end whenever he gets home.
2 hours later.
Alright guys, well, my brother finally got home from work, and I'm going to ask him the two questions that I answered for you. Number one, what is your goal as a car enthusiast? Or I guess in this case, a diesel enthusiast.
What is my goal?
Yeah, like just overall future goals being a diesel enthusiast. Not just with this truck in general, but overall.
Alright, run that puppy.
It's running.
To have the most nasty, obnoxious, bad looking diesel on the planet, huh?
Yeah.
And right now, no. Just wait. Springtime's coming.
So if your plan is to completely build this truck out and make it one of the most custom rides on the road, the second question is, what is your dream car? Or I guess dream truck? If money was no object, you could have anything you wanted.
4th gen, manual, mega cab.
All built out.
Oh yeah.
So there you have it. It's his answers to the questions. So this video was a little different from all the other ones we did. You know, wanted to change it up a little bit and have some fun and give you guys some insight that you might not have known. But I just wanted to wrap up the video here. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video. And I wanted to ask you guys the question: what is your goal as a car enthusiast or an automotive enthusiast? Leave your comments down below. I'm always eager to hear what you guys have to say, and you know, it's part of the hobby, and I like hearing people's different opinions. That's what makes the hobby fun and unique. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button to help us keep growing and accomplish some of our dreams if, you know, the channel takes off. And we're slowly growing, we're slowly getting there thanks to you guys, and appreciate everything. You want to say anything?
Appreciate it.
Yep. So I guess I'll just end it with the usual. Always accelerate and don't look back. Catch you guys on the next one.